Hello, my name is Jean-François Denise. I am part of the WildFly team. Today in this video, we are going to discover a new WildFly Glow feature, the ability to directly deploy to OpenShift. So we are going to access to Red Hat OpenShift sandbox and start a new cluster. Perhaps your workflow will be a bit different. You will need to log and so on. I already logged to my cluster. Then you launch the OpenShift admin console. You can log to the cluster. Here we are. And we have one extra step. We need to download the command line tools. We are going to download the OC command line tool in order to have access to the cluster from our terminal. So once you have downloaded OC and you have installed it, we are going to log into the cluster from our terminal. That is required for WildFly Glow to interact with the cluster. So we are going to copy the login command and paste it in our terminal, and we are all good. So now the next step is going to download WildFly Glow itself. We are downloading WildFly Glow from its GitHub project. The latest release is 1.0.0 beta 11. Download it, and once it's downloaded, we can unzip it where we want. Then we can check that everything is correct by testing the kitchen sink bar. So we can scan it, and we can see that WildFly Glow is discovering some layers and the latest WildFly feature pack. So it seems that we are all good to start discover the new feature. So let's check at the status of our cluster. So we have a project that contains no deployments, no service, no root, no build, and no image stream. So let's use WildFly Glow to create all that. So with WildFly Glow, you can provision a WildFly server, a bootable jar, create a Docker image. With the latest WildFly Glow, we have introduced a new provision target, the OpenShift target, that will create the image, do the provisioning, and deploy your application directly in the OpenShift cluster. So to do so, add the --cloud option and the new provision target OpenShift. OpenShift build and deploy is starting, so WildFly Glow connect to the cluster and start building the server image. So we have two steps there in order to optimize and reduce the provisioning of server. For all the layers that have been discovered for kitchen sink, we are creating an image that will be reused when building the application image. That's a kind of implementation detail when you are using WildFly Glow, but I give you a bit of context there. So let's switch to our console. We can see that a new image stream has been created, that this server part. A new build config with a running build. So let's have a look to this build, what is going on there. We can see that all the artifacts are downloaded and the actual server provisioning is operated. And once this provisioning is done, we are going to create this intermediary image, then start a new build in order to create the actual application image build. So it seems that the build is over. OpenShift is creating the image internally. We should see in a few WildFly Glow. Let's have a look to the terminal. Okay, so yes, WildFly Glow has terminated the first build, and now it is building the application image. We can see the kitchen sink build that has been created. There is already a running build for this part. We can have a look to the log. So it's a Docker build. It's a bit different. This time we are going to only copy inside the server the deployment and create a reduced image from the WildFly runtime image. And when this build is going to be done, it should be quick because it's no provisioning occurs. It's just a matter of assembling a Docker image. It seems that it's done. We can see that from WildFly Glow that the build is complete and that it is waiting for the application to be ready. So let's have a look to the deployments. We can see that the kitchen sink deployment has been created. Here it is. And it seems that it's even ready. So we can access the route that should have been created by Glow. Here it is. And we need to add the kitchen sink. Here it is. And we are done with this demonstration. So I hope that you see how it can be efficient from WildFly Glow CLI to directly deploy to OpenShift. In the next video, we will cover more advanced use case where we put a database in action. Thank you.